We all thought it would happen again. That a woman would make the main event final table. We just didn't know who would do it, or when she would do it, or how she would do it. Leo Margetts gave us all the answers.
Oh man, 67 million out there.
In prayer is Veloso with ace-king here. Margetts with the hooks.
Wow.
Oh, it is the third club. Fourth for Margetts.
That is, I think, the most incredible moment of my life.
Now, Leo carries the pressure of the moment, plus the weight of so many who came before her, as she plays the biggest final table of her life. Her task is not easy. The grinder is a legend. Kenny Howlert is a pro's pro. Adam Hendricks is nearly flawless. And John Wozniak is an amateur with no fear. But the poker world has been waiting for this night for 30 years. And now that Leo Margetts is at the final table, there's only one question left to ask. Can she win it?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final table of the 2025 World Series of Poker main event. We're in level number 39. There's 66 minutes, 41 seconds remaining at the current level, 800,000, 1.6 million, with a 1.6 million big blind ante. Kenny Howlert has the button in seat number 2. I know you guys are ready, so sit back, strap in, and get ready for the greatest final table of all time. And let's shuffle up and deal.
And with that, the World Series of Poker main event final table is underway, and Nick, it plays host to an electric atmosphere.
Recall, dare I say, the Thunderdome being this energetic, if you will, in quite some time.
Dayoung Lee out of South Korea. Good one to kick things off with the ace-queen. Leo Margetts, eyes of the poker world on her. But not this hand. Howlert with the queen jack on the button.
Expecting very tight, snug play early on.
Unless your name is Dunaway or Mizrachi.
Unless your name, yeah, those two in particular, even Waz, the lone amateur.
He'll mix it up.
This final table. Really unpredictable.
We saw Lee has a large contingent that seems to have come in today from Korea.
It didn't have a big rail
No.
throughout these last couple days.
That's a quick flight.
And he had been wearing a mask. He's taken his mask off. He's talked about wanting to grow the game in Korea.
The clock.
The clock?
It's not running. The clock is not running. Man.
Waz will defend with 2 5s. 5 in the window. Queen, Jack 5. Trouble brews immediately for Lee.
Lee only started the hand right around 20 bigs. This money might just get in.
What an absolute disaster for Lee. And Waz poised to take a somewhat commanding chip lead right off the bat.
See if he decides to get very aggressive, put in a check raise on this type of texture. Again, remember, Lee's likely opening a premium hand. We can see it's ace-queen.
The raise is coming in.
Does want to get more in the middle. Lines up the check raise to 6.5 million. An immediate look back at the cards by Lee. And he jams, and here we go!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hand number 1 at the final table has 72 million in the middle.
Set versus top pair.
Set of fives, ace queen. Set of fives. Ace queen and riff.
Unreal.
Everybody else in line for a $250,000 pay jump. Lee's dead to runner.
Ace queen is all in.
Queen, jack, 5, ace of hell.
10 or a king are really his best cards. Either way, he's got to go perfect.
Will you have any hope at all? That 10 is there on the turn. You hear that rail we mentioned. Chanting for Lee's only out. Has to be a king or Lee's day is done. Right off the bat. It's paint, but it's a jack. And Dayoung Lee exits this final table in 9th place for $1 million.
See the disappointment, devastation on his face. Just one hand. Korean contingency, though. Look at these folks. They're not disappointed. They're pumped for their guy.
Respect that. What a run by Lee.
14
big hand
bigs
there.
on the button.
Yeah, Mangini.
It's in for the min. Allard with 2 4s.
He might just send it.
We could see it.
If he thinks that Mangini has raise folds on the button. Yeah, max pressure. Here we go.
Do see it, and here we go. Mangini all into that wrist.
Ace queen for the short stack, 4s for the covering stack.
With the ace queen suited against 2 4s.
We want 4s to win.
Ace queen 4s. Ready? Als vrouw.
Well, that group behind Jared will go absolutely nuts if he wins this flip.
I think he's got a bigger rail here than Mizrachi does Mangini.
So if Howlett loses, he stacks pretty hurt.
Scott Stewart in the background.
Not the worst. 2 regs going in.
His girlfriend Elise on the rail as well. Comes 6-3 deuce with 1 diamond. So far, so good for Huller.
There's also just a couple eliminators. 4 or 5. You'd have, I guess, the straight outs.
Diamonds. Diamonds.
Turn is the 8 of hearts. That limits Mangini to 6 outs. 3 of them are live, as you see on the top of your screen.
In a few hours, they're going to mix it up by accident after they're drinking.
Needs an ace or a queen to avoid elimination in 8th. And the river is a 10. And that does it for Jared Mangini. Just kind of hung around throughout these last couple days and most certainly earned himself $1.25 million.
Play PokerGO. It's where the action never stops. Now you can chase your share of $1 million in gold every single hour. Jump into free online poker, real players, 0 risk. The 1 million gold free roll runs every hour on the half hour. No buy-in, no catch, just your shot at gold. Tournaments, ring games, those new no gamble, no future theme sit and goes with the wheel of gain. It's all waiting. Play now at playpokergo.com. Available on web, iOS, and Android.
Download the app.
The monster stack and first place somewhere from 7th to 1st in the main event.
At least 1.5 million.
Yeah.
And he could finish somewhere from 7th to 1st. That's all very live.
Absolutely.
The majority of people that are tuning in They see a lot of themselves in a guy like Dunaway and in a guy like Waz. Just blue collar, regular person, loves to play poker. And it happens. You can final table the main and change your life forever.
I mean, you say that, but a lot of the semi to professional poker players that I know see themselves in Boyevich because they also think they are actual doctors given their Twitter feeds. So
Oh, man.
This guy's got a degree in epidemiology. I pretend to all the time.
Boyevich lead for 1.8 million. Hendricks with the smallest of pieces.
And I don't know if our audio is still live right now, guys, but bear with us. We are, of course, seeing the blackout now on YouTube.
Yeah, we sincerely apologize for that.
As I mentioned, we are enduring a massive attack on the PokerGO side of things, so we will get this sorted as quickly as we can. And if you do hear us, please let us know.
Hendricks comes in for the raise to 5.6.
What a gutsy play by Hendricks that really puts Boyevich in such a terrible spot. Wow.
Yeah, wow, indeed. The 3-bet to 10 million.
This is our first blind v blind of the young main event final table, and it is creating, at least for me, quite unexpected fireworks given the holdings.
Between two of our more studied players who we just naturally assumed would be some of the tightest, all things considered.
If you're Hendricks, I don't know where you have to go here. There's no good turn cards other than a 6. And you think Boyevich probably limps the small with some of his super premiums too, so you just... Wow.
No way.
This is...
No way.
Is he really cutting? This is happening?
A clip.
The Iceman.
And this is stunning, given everything that we've said about people playing tight.
We might make a world record today.
And you hear Ms. Rocky saying, setup, setup, setup.
Yeah, trust me, this is no setup.
We might play to the winner.
I don't know where Hendricks came up with this. I really don't. This is a limped pot pre that went Boyevich 1.8 flop, Hendricks to 5-6, a 3-bet to 10, and now a 4-bet. Hendricks saying he's got 2 pair.
It's really quite sensational from both. Hendricks just the last to act.
Fun to watch at home, right?
Yeah. I mean, even here.
Yeah.
Extremely polarizing. If somehow Boyevich pulls the trigger, you're either getting the snap fold or the snap call. It's a game of chicken.
Also, how does Hendricks look so calm right now? He just formed at the 6 deuce at the main event final table.
And I know this simply is not done in modern poker, certainly on this stage. But if there was ever a time, if this gets through, to just the old windmill what you think is the bluff, but it's even though the best hand.
Everybody's very serious here.
Is Rocky the only one talking?
Huh?
No, fun. How can you not, right?
Sure. Just another poker game. Do it every day.
It is.
But you gotta look at it. You gotta have
Look
fun.
at the payouts brought to you by GTO Wizard. Next pay jump. Worth 400K, and the cards go into the muck.
You got to windmill that one. He did. He windmilled it right over.
Let's go. Yes, he did.
Oh, he
Showed
did.
him the 6 deuce. I think it was worth 4.5 entering the day. So yeah, probably
yeah,
6-ish. I don't know.
A little more. It's worth more than third place money is what.
Yeah, for sure.
My educated, and by educated, having studied 0 ICM spots ever,
Very educated.
Is this our? Oh, it's small blind. I was going to say I thought this was an open limp. My apologies.
6-4-3 straight draws for both. Waz is of the open-ended variety. Dunaway leads for 3.2 million. After talking with Waz over the last couple days, it feels like he's just in the middle of this magical experience. He's like got enough confidence in himself, like, hey, yeah, I'm playing solid. I realize some of these guys are really good.
Oh.
But I can put pressure on him, especially here. He makes it 8.5 million. Nice.
For Waz, this is a free roll, right? He said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Late, 2 nights ago at the end of the night that just has no pressure on his shoulders.
Dunaway makes the call.
Makes the call.
And Waz turns the straight.
This could get Dunaway in trouble if he wants to try and represent the Waz holding. I don't think it'll happen, but if somehow Waz were to check here, he would be opening up that river door for Dunaway to have to bluff, assuming it's some sort of brick. He does check. This is gross.
Rafer brings another 6.
75-7.
Waz may have just given him more and more value for that turn straight. He may have opened up the door to receive max value.
You saw this coming, Brent.
It's happening, yeah.
And the call on the flop is, I know he had the best hand with queen high. It feels like you see a lot of times with that gut shot, a check raise on the flop. But a check call.
He led for 3.2 and then was raised.
I'm sorry, but
Waz is locked in.
Yeah, just snaps it off.
Dunaway right.
Dunaway mucks.
Waz doesn't have to show his hand either.
Oh.
As he extends his chip lead. He's got more than 80 million more than anybody else.
Play PokerGO. It's where the action never stops. Now you can chase your share of 1 million in gold every single hour. Jump into free online poker, real players, zero risk. The 1 million gold free roll runs every hour on the half hour. No buy-in, no catch, just your shot at gold. Tournaments, ring games, those new no gamble, no future theme sit and goes with the wheel of gain. It's all waiting. Play now at playpokergo.com. Available on web, iOS, and Android.
Download the app.
The fine American coffee makers are just importers, right? Unless you're in Hawaii. I feel like it's, I mean, I get great coffee from an amazing grocery store in New York City called Zabar's, but I don't think it's local.
Not made in America.
I mean, I assume our coffee is not here, but again, I would tell Leo, like, you can get amazing coffee in America.
Stuff, yeah. A bit expensive here, perhaps, for the good stuff.
Tariffs? Why is it expensive here?
I knew. Brent's eyes lit up. And here's one of my favorite things about Brent Hanks. You can't ever accuse him of being political because he really just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right. Good point.
Like, what tariffs is a good line, but I don't know who is supposed to be insulted by it.
I'm not insulting anyone.
Exactly.
I'm begging the question.
And what, again, I apologize, just to go back. You taught which class?
This actually is good for my case. 5th and 6th grade.
Social studies.
Yeah, we learned a lot about the Boston Tea Party. Tariffs.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we only play 60s.
It's a revolution.
32.
Marchette's defends with the Jack-Deuce suited. Let's see a deuce in the window.
And again, we were having a slight geopolitical conversation, but it is noteworthy.
Very slight, yes.
Dunaway just opening under the gun +1.
Yeah. It's not
outrageous.
He likes
but
the hand, he just plays it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that with Dunaway. He treats this like a cash game,
I gotta
which
tell
makes
you,
him dangerous.
It also reminds me of my style, which I've got to tell you, I'm not sure is great for Dunaway's chances, but it's giving me hope.
0 mistakes.
No mistakes.
Leo, non-believer.
Turns a gutter.
See if Dunaway fires up a second shell, turning that gutter. He just looks like he's in the zone, right? What we heard in his interview.
Oh, he does check back.
River brings the 10 of spades.
Does Dunaway just give up ever? Are you allowed to give up?
Really hard for him to bluff at this putt. It might work. He's playing it sort of like he could have had a flush draw.
Right.
Bet flop. Okay, I get called. Little resistance. Flush comes home.
And if you are against something like this, you can win with a bet. Potentially. Not definitively, but and checking, you're just giving it away.
Just going to give it up.
Might be a wise just wave it sort of scenario. Also, some information gathered from Dunaway. What is Leo defending with?
Yeah, and maybe she has 4 or 5, and your 8 high just wins it.
That'll be good for Leo Margetts, the 27th place finisher in 2009.
The last 40 minutes or so has been pretty content to fold. Leo, you'd imagine, not folding here.
She has king 10 as well. I keep going back to this. You wonder if Waz opens the king 8 suited earlier. Then Mangini jams ace queen suited, and Hollart folds the 4s. Waz then folds the king 8 suited. It's just, you just never know.
It's kind of mind-boggling and warped to think about how just randomness can affect so much, especially in tournament poker.
On day 8, we had a 3-bet by ace queen into Waz's 4-bet with ace king. Padron has jacks, has Waz covered, tanks forever, folds them.
13.3.
The ace queen calls off, and Waz holds and propels him here. And now Kenny done getting pushed around.
3-betting with the ace 4 off.
Leo started the hand around 25, 26 bigs and out. And Nick, to what you were just talking about, that hand with Waz and with Padron, who finished in 10th place.
Just keeps coming.
It's going to run into it once more as Waz looks down at kings.
Second time that Waz has had kings, I believe.
His 3-bet is to 10 million.
Oh.
And Grinder has ace king.
Oh my goodness. Absolute cooler. Just talking about Mizrachi, right? He's never folding.
You spoke this into existence.
Obviously you know this. We have no idea what's to come on this broadcast. So
we are spoiler free watching it with you all at home. He says raise it up.
Here we go. Crowd knows what that means. They're saying, oh, Mikey's getting it in. He's going to go all in. And he's going to be in terrible shape.
Not quite all in.
It's committing.
It's at 30 million. Everybody else an interested observer, a 400K pay jump.
Dunaway just sort of taking his time before he inevitably bows out of the way.
Waz's turn with the kings.
You want to count? I'd like a lot. You want to count?
Yeah. Grinder. He wants to count.
I mean, at least an estimate here.
30.
I'm all in. Raise all in.
And here we go. More than 151 million in the middle.
Wow. Kings, ace king. Ace king.
The winner of this hand's going to win the tournament. I'm going to say that right now.
I've got kings. He's got ace.
Mizrachi's going to take the chip lead or be out in 7th.
If he hits this ace, this place will explode.
Either Mizrachi's got 150 or Wozniak has half the chips in play.
Biggest pot of the main event. Jack 9-7. Clean for the Kings. Grinder looks for an ace. We can see one was folded pre. That's why the ace of hearts is grayed out.
Crazy.
Turn card is a queen. The straight draw arrives.
All of a sudden.
But he doesn't obviously know. That only added one out. 3 tens folded.
It's got to be the ace of diamonds, the ace of clubs, or the 10 of diamonds for Michael Mizrachi. Or his day is done. To stay alive.
Oh! Oh my God!
He finds the ace on the river.
He only had 3 live outs in the deck.
Play PokerGO. It's where the action never stops. Now you can chase your share of 1 million in gold every single hour. Jump into free online poker, real players, zero risk. The 1 million gold free roll runs every hour on the half hour. No buy-in, no catch, just your shot at gold. Tournaments, ring games, those new no gamble, no future theme sit and goes with the wheel of gain. It's all waiting. Play now at playpokergo.com. Available on web, iOS, and Android.
Download the app.
Marchette's the ace-10 suited. 20 bigs.
Can't just limp the button one time. You know, just one blind. Just call. No.
Grinder called a 3-bet with deuces earlier. He's now the chip leader. Just saying.
Great point. As Hollard looks down at 2 6s in the big blind. Again, Margette's starting the hand a little less than 20 bigs. These are 2 hands perhaps worthy of doing battle in this specific scenario. Hollard does jam.
Yeah, and this hand might be too good. I think it has to call. I think ace-10 suited is a call. She knows it. She's gathering herself.
I call.
And she makes the call.
As 10 de corazones. As 10 de corazones. Me ha hecho push directo. ¿Contra qué? ¿Contra qué? Contra 6. As 10 de corazones.
Ace-10 of hearts against 6s. Margette's goes to a rail like she's been doing. Can hardly watch.
Bien, 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 bien jugado, bien jugado. Cae, 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 caelas. Caelas. Corazón.
Ha salido el 6, ¿no?
No, 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 no ha salido, tranquila.
No ha salido nada todavía.
Tranquila, cae, cae, corazón, cae.
One of the most significant flips that we've seen in World Series of Poker main event history.
Rey de Majota. Corazón, corazón,
corazones.
As, 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 as.
Jack of hearts, 7-5, 3 to the royal. For now, Margette looks for an ace or 10.
Queen of hearts.
That would be a fun one.
Viene, viene las, viene las. As, as.
The turn is the ace.
Oh, but it's a spade.
Of spades. Not over yet. Hollard looks for the 6 or the spade to eliminate Leo Margette. River card is a spade.
No pasa nada, Leo, lo has hecho súper, ¿eh? Eres la campeona, eres la número 1, eres la mejor.
Oh, the air's taken out of the room. As the well-deserved round of applause starts to come in for Leo Margette. A 7th place finish. And an outstanding performance that made history at the World Series of Poker main event.
Grinder with ace king again.
And again, he gives the
guys.
Not that we're big live reads guys.
I'm just telling you. I think Grinder's got a live tell. 2 thumbs to the
We're
skies
2 for 2 on that one.
is ace king off.
Oh, and it's 2 jacks for Hendricks. Starting the hand with a little less than 30 bigs, facing the open from the chip leader.
What about you guys?
Second smallest stack on the table.
Should be.
Grinder just said, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about you guys.
It's going to be a 40-second take and fold. It's in the camera.
Hendricks in between just, 3-bet call, I believe, with this hand. But because it's the Grinder, as the chip leader who's going to be opening a ton of hands, he says, all right, you know what? 3-bet, I'm willing to play for it all if he 4-bets all in. I don't think we're 3-bet folding 2 jacks against Mizrachi.
No chance.
And I don't think Mizrachi's ever just calling with these chips in this spot.
150 million.
There it is. There's the jam. Hendricks looks back.
He knows he's in a 6 spot right now. The way Mizrachi said that, he's going to call anyway. Here we go.
Here we go once more.
Jacks, ace, king.
Ace king.
Could turn this tide of the tournament once again.
There's a screen.
Ace king, ace king.
Hey, dealer, jack of hearts. Jack ball. Jack of hearts. Jack ball.
Hendricks will watch alongside his rail.
I'm jacks. Crazy.
Jack 6, 3, rainbow. It is Jack. Jack 6, 3, rainbow.
Electric atmosphere
Go. Jack
at the Horseshoe Event Center.
Jack 6, 3.
Let's see 3. Queen, queen 4. So far, so good for the jacks of Adam Hendricks.
Got a deuce. Deuce down. Deuce down. Deuce down.
The turn is a king. The turn is a king. Hendricks down to 2 outs. It's a jack there for the Iceman. No. And perhaps the toughest player left. One of the best pros out there in the game, Adam Hendricks, out in 6 for $1.9 million. And he's going to have quite the wedding, I imagine, with another $2 million.
Also, it's very rare you see your funeral.
That's also true, yeah.
Another.
Seen some huge hands.
I'm surprised it's done. I would imagine he just calls. It's usually his style to just want to get mixed up with flops, but.
And that's part of why we've had such an insane 2 hours. Every spot, Brent, where there's been a choice, do I call this raise or 3-bet?
Yeah, it's been like the higher variance.
Every guy, every time, has chosen the 3-bet approach. Nobody's passively played a big hand.
With the exception of maybe hand number 1, which was just a cooler.
Correct.
Wow, Mizrachi.
Are you
squeezing 2 jacks? What?
Which is it?
11,500,000.
Oh my goodness.
Double fisting with the Millie chips.
I'm telling you,
is there any
Kenny Holler
Kenny
might have to
folds?
fold ace king. Second in chips, seeing this type of action, 3-bet, 4-bet behind.
Boyevich, by the way, sitting there thinking, maybe this can happen again.
This is insane.
600K pay jump from 5th to 4th.
Can see him doing the accounting. I mean, the door's open where he obviously could rip it, but just think about that spot. You're second in chips.
And you have 75 bigs going into the hand.
And it doesn't look like Mizrachi's messing around, right? He's got a hand. He knows that Mizrachi has a hand.
In this specific spot, though, if he did rip it, I think Mizrachi folds.
He might. He might. Look at the sizing. That 40 million from Mizrachi, that's already committing his stack to Dunaway, who's the 3-better.
Right, but not to Holler.
Not to Holler. But I'm saying, I just don't think that ace king off is in any sort of position to want to just play a pot for the main event. But you'd be talking about more than 60% of the chips in play if it all went in.
Whether he's right or not, I think Kenny thinks he's the best player left. And is going to try to find a better spot.
I agree. This is not.
It's a great point.
This is not a hand you just want to get all in with right here, right now. Not with those payouts. Not with Boyevich having less than 20 bigs. This is sickening.
When he turned his head to the dealer, I thought he was going to just say all, looked like that when you turn your head to say all in. He turned his head to the dealer, said nothing, and now is turned back. I think he's folding.
And he does let go of the ace-king. Dunaway out as well, and Mizrachi extends his chip lead. Play PokerGO. It's where the action never stops. Now you can chase your share of 1 million in gold every single hour. Jump into free online poker, real players, zero risk. The 1 million gold free roll runs every hour on the half hour. No buy-in, no catch, just your shot at gold. Tournaments, ring games, those new no gamble, no future theme sit and goes with the wheel of gain. It's all waiting. Play now, playpokergo.com. Available on web, iOS, and Android.
Download the app. By the way, somebody let the grinder know he's got a lavender on the rail. He's in.
Eight, 5 offsuit. That's what he wants to do battle with. He has found the open-ender on a 10-9-7 board.
Everybody's found a little something.
Hollert, of course, would devastate Grinder were the jack to roll off, and Dunaway with the 2 overs and the gutter. Interactions aplenty here in a 3-way affair. No follow through on Kenny's mind. Dunaway content to close the action quite quickly. Ugly duckling.
Huge card for Hollert.
Yeah, for Kenny, it's actually quite attractive. Still just queen high, but you see the spade draw coming in. And you see Grinder doing what he's done so often en route to this massive stack, and that is lean on him.
It's interesting. Kenny still is somewhat uncapped. I don't think it's out of the realm for him to check great hands on the flop. Could go either way for him as far as call or raise. He knows the grinder's not shy, which kind of makes one want to raise a little bit more than normal. But at the same time, if he winds up coming over the top, it's so devastating with a hand with so much equity. Looks like he calls. And for Dunaway, I think we have to close the action and call as well with a draw to the stone nuts. But it is 20% of his stack. Looks like with that smirk, he's likely gone. Perhaps not. The king is just good a fair amount of the time, too. Okay, huge river coming, Ali.
$48 million in the middle. Board pairing deuce. A real desiccant to what had otherwise taken shape.
Note the furrowed brow and the little squint.
Indicating determination.
We know the determination is there.
Look at this. The worst of three unpaired hands finds the barrel and finds the pot as the rich get richer. Queen jack now for the grinder.
Raise to 4 million.
Min raise. Boyevich with the dirty diaper. Hollard with king 10.
4 million, right? 4.
It's a hard spot for Kenny playability-wise. Being in second against the big chip leader, especially the grinder. But of course, we're defending king 10.
Taking his time before paying the price of admission, which yields fruit. King, jack, deuce. Top pair against second pair, poised to take a bite out of the grinder, which has been a difficult man to chomp down on the day. He's been doling out more bite marks than he's been issued.
That is 4.3.
And now he doles out a C-bet. 4.3. Kenny coming with the call. Another 8.6. Flows into the purse.
A little bit interesting. Might the grinder want to sort of merge this second pair?
Check.
Checking back feels very normal, but a bet might garner some value from a slightly worse jack and might even confuse something like king 6. Remember, it's not just this clip Kenny has to worry about. Ideas of grinder blasting off on the river are alarming, but we would think with the king and the 10, we have to fight on once more.
$12.6. Things getting a bit more serious.
And these sorts of ideas in No Limit are always interesting. This isn't a straight value bet. It's a lot more complicated than that.
You know, oftentimes when the action is not on us, we don't find players looking over at the person upon whom the decision lies, but rather disengaging and sort of allowing the person upon whom the decision is to look. But you see Grinder just eyes darting over.
Some of it's a little bit stylistic, and it does just come right home for Mike.
Very stylish 7 of diamonds on the end.
He's about to cross the 300 mil mark.
Top pair flushed right down the tubes. Oh. And it ain't
I
on.
don't think Kenny is ever doing anything but check. However, I did see that jockeying of the chips.
Ultimately, as you suspected, he does check it over in value, of course.
And you know, some of the grabbing the chips might be to freeze the Grinder occasionally or to feign that he was considering leading.
Good luck with that.
Agree, but, you know, Hollard is here as well, 5 left. We can see it won't work this time, but might the idea have been to deter Grinder occasionally with air. 50 million will be garnering a fold in short order.
One never knows to what extent future game horticulture is on Kenny's mind as he plants the seeds, but he's going to plant that king right into the bin.
Play PokerGo. It's where the action never stops. Now you can chase your share of 1 million in gold every single hour. Jump into free online poker, real players, zero risk. The 1 million gold free roll runs every hour on the half hour. No buy-in, no catch, just your shot at gold. Tournaments, ring games, those new no gamble, no future theme sit and goes with the wheel of gain. It's all waiting. Play now at playpokergo.com. Available on web, iOS, and Android.
Download the app.
A couple of them were coming over freaking out. He's got 15 people out there. They flew out here. And they're saying we can't sit up. I said, buddy, I'm commentating. What do you want from me, pal?
I'd hate for something bad to happen to someone out here.
I'm just saying, if somebody gets knocked out cold, it wasn't me, but it was me. But it does appear they're finally up there.
Wozniak drawing butter.
Woz with the crabs and the Grinder with an ace.
Raise.
Oh.
14.
The Inquisition to the tune of 14 million here. Suited ace for Boyevich. Nick, in the small, pressure mounts upon that ever-dwindling stack of his.
It does mount, but...
He dismounts.
Visions of occasionally Grinder busting Woz are so exciting for Boyevich. And just ace-8. For Woz, does he want to peel and try to hit that crab?
We got a big hand here.
Is he going crab fishing, Ali?
Yes, he is.
And note the pot is 33 million. I don't know if that's lucky for Woz.
Not the worst board
Still
for threes.
in the lead. No, but a difficult one to play.
Yeah, you got a red one already.
What was this? Grinder flashing
Grinder
the pocket
flashed,
for us?
I think he flashed the ace tattoo.
Okay.
Maybe there's a 4 there, though.
8.5.
8.5 million the follow through.
You know, this scenario for Woz is just so hard to play. But the bravery is valiant. He's calling, Ali. Even 50 mil in there.
Counterfeiting nickel rolls off on the turn. The ace high now best.
And these spots are so interesting for the Grinder. He's the one who can have the boats. Woz really can't. We would think Mike thinks he's usually beat here or chopping, and he's really trying to put pressure on 6s, 8s, 9s, and of course the other ace. We can see Waz somehow
bad turn. I had you before that.
all true. Take it, sir.
Surely Boston sports fans are going to be all over me.
We saw Hollert unafraid with the ace-queen off. How does he want to play this king-jack suited?
It would be quite remarkable if this fictitious character, or perhaps not so fictitious character that we've conjured up on Grinder's Rail, began to provide advice in situations like this.
That guy ain't fictitious, pal.
Do the right thing, Kenny. Don't be stupid.
It's 3-bet now. I'll see you later, Kenny. I'm just saying, brother. Oh, Dunaway in as well.
A big pot. This one. Feel it.
And
Grinder declares he feels a big pot.
Somebody's busting.
oh, prophesizing is Grindstradamus. King 10 tray. Top pair for Hollert. Second pair for Mizrachi. Doesn't seem like sufficient ingredients as it stands for someone to be sent packing with 14 million in the middle. There's the follow through. 5.5.
No road forward for Kenny, really, other than call. Don't like to speak in absolutes, but
He concurs. Dunaway's departure, a formality.
oh dear.
Lady in black on the turn, dressing Mizrachi with the best hand.
And you know, we would imagine Mike pursues further value, but Kenny's range is alarming and has all sorts of big-time coverage on this board. It isn't as if Kenny has that much King X, but he can have Queen Jack, Ace Queen, this one. And if we're Mike, we're trying to get more chips in right now, I do believe. And for Kenny, obviously nowhere to go but continue once more. Big pot here.
Believe mom and pop on the rail. Is it perhaps just efforting exactly who the presences are, as Mizrachi's effort is to the tune of 21.5 million. For Hollert, the exit is not the option, and obviously the raise would seem reckless.
This is quite difficult. I would go for the call. I think it's clear, but maybe there are ideas that this sort of hand can just kind of rip or aggress beyond call. But he is going for the standard, let's call it 68 million in the middle. Grinder a 2-1 favorite.
The 4 is of zero concern.
I'll tell you what, Ali. This sometimes could be the end of Kenny Hollert. It feels crazy to think that, but imagine how many hands Grinder is playing. And if you're in Kenny's seat, he can have so many bluffs from which to choose from. Note he sighs and looks back at his cards. It's really interesting watching him just kind of do his thing.
You think that's deliberate?
No. Not deliberate. I think he's just so free out there. He goes for 60 into 68, and I think this is going to take a little while. 60. But nobody would be surprised to see Hollert hero this off. Grinder kind of running away with this thing, Ali.
Well, Kenny's going to do a little math and determine if he clicks call and is wrong, as we can see he will be. Would be, rather. How much would he have left? And he is not in a rush to make his mind up here. This not making the decision any easier, Nick.
Matters complicated further. And he picked an annoying size for Kenny. If he calls and he's wrong, he still has 24. Boyevich 16. He does pay it off. He hears the bad news, Ali. Oh my.
Play PokerGO. It's where the action never stops. Now you can chase your share of 1 million in gold every single hour. Jump into free online poker, real players, zero risk. The 1 million gold free roll runs every hour on the half hour. No buy-in, no catch, just your shot at gold. Tournaments, ring games, those new no gamble, no future theme sit and goes with the wheel of gain. It's all waiting. Play now at playpokergo.com. Available on web, iOS, and Android.
Download the app. Play it.
Big slick for Boyevich. Go on, Ali. He is the outright favorite to win right now, if that was the question.
Is there really anything other than a misstep on his part or a sun run on someone else's that's going to be able to dethrone him?
You know, sometimes you just, a few all-ins don't go your way and all of a sudden it's close again. A lot can still happen, but we see the situation, Ali, as Boyevich says it. He's all in.
Precisely what he's been looking for.
See if Waz wakes up with anything. Oh, he does.
We've got a customer.
Waz definitely will be calling this 8 bigs and change.
Flicks in the call. And it isn't just the two participants on their feet. That 600K ladder and another step toward potential glory in the main could be upon us if the ace-jack cracks ace-king. As is so often the case, gladiators tend to head to their corners.
So ace of clubs working for Waz.
And working hard. Steel wheel draw. The wheel obviously is a chop card.
Clubs.
This one's sweatier than a streetwalker in church. Jack on the turn.
Devastating for Boyevich.
A tortuous changing of the lead. Boyevich not out of it. The king is of use for the whole 36. The 5 to carve. And instead it's a 6.
What a run for Bojovic. Hard not to like that guy. You could tell how much his friends love him. They're still singing celebratory songs into the night. 5th place in the 2025 main. Very good game to you, sir.
Helping of tokens parked in front of Michael the Grinder Mizrachi. 4-time PPC winner. Looking to add 1-time main event winner. And he is well poised to do that. Well, B-Dun's going to be hunting a blowtorch to try to get it started tomorrow. And it will get started at 3 o'clock Pacific. 4 of 9 remaining as we buzzed right through 5. And we're still buzzing after an amazing partial day of poker with more to come tomorrow. Been a pleasure, my man. Short but sweet.
Likewise, Ali.
Set your alarms. 3 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow. The World Series of Poker main event is going to crown a champ. Don't miss it. Until then, see ya.